On today's episode of The Young and the Restless, welcome home, Chance. Do you mind putting your trauma aside so that you can attend a party in your honor? Sharon does her best to help Nick understand that he's being a little
No, because it's an important night for Abby and Chance, and I doubt they'll mind if there's a little bit of weirdness.
And Jill is ready to clap back for anyone who will try.
I find it absolutely fascinating. You're so interested in helping Billy when you were part of the plan to bring him down.
Hello, Soap Opera Nation. Welcome back. It's Tuesday, December 7th, 2021, and it's time for the latest episode of YR is a Shit Show. I'm your host, Keisha Chantal, and my job is to watch this garbage so you don't have to. Or if you're crazy like me and still tune in every single day to watch this mess, then please join me as I recap the latest plot fails and try to make some sense out of nonsense. Alright, still with me? Let's start the show. In case you missed it, Nicholas Newman is still being a whiny little baby about being on the outs with Victoria and Victor. And honestly, I don't give a rat's behind. First of all, he's a grown-ass man. Secondly, if Victoria and Victor feel no ways about Ashlyn watching his best friend burn alive and then stealing his identity and subsequently an entire woman's legacy and fortune, then please, Nicholas, shut the up. Also, this isn't about you, big head. This is about your sister reuniting with the husband that she thought was dead. Actually, correction. Abby never thought that he was dead. It was everyone else, because Abby is perfect and never lost her faith because she's so strong and resilient. Yeah, right. Anyway, back to this particular scene between Nicholas and Sharon.
Do you think I'm doing anything to push people away?
Where'd you get a crazy idea like that?
Why is it that everything in this scene is brown? You know it's autumn on The Young and the Useless when everyone starts dressing like dead leaves from a fallen tree. Just when you think all the brown is over and done with, in walks Mariah, dressed also in a various assortment of brown.
Hi, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
One big brown, crimson, red mess. And it's just, God, it's just so boring. Just like her character and her story. So Mariah comes in for her latest therapy treatment, and I zoned out what she was talking about because Mariah's boring. I actually preferred Mariah when she was meddling Mariah. You know, skirting around the fringes of other people's storylines and meddling and dropping in and being a basic nuisance and a pest. I prefer that Mariah to this Mariah. This Mariah is a sad sack. She's mooning over Dominic and how she felt like she was his mother. Listen here, I have no sympathy for you, Miss Mariah. You want to know why? Because you did it to yourself, okay? You're the one who volunteered to be Abby's surrogate, and you know that Abby is a black hole. Once you fall in, you lose yourself, because it's all about her. So please, miss me with a sympathy because I don't care. So let's move on to Chance's coming home party held at the Grand Phoenix. And I was confused. I don't know about you, but who exactly was the guest of honor at this party? Was it Victor or was it Chance? Because not even 30 seconds walking through the door, and then Victor goes,
"Friends and family, we have a true hero among us."
All right. Can I interrupt with some talking points for this entire scene? First of all, why in the hell is Nikki the one throwing this party? Abby has a mother, and as it turns out, she's actually in town for a change. Why didn't Ashley do this? Why is Nikki the one who is the hostess with the mostest? Second, why is it being held at the Grand Phoenix? Of all the places that it could be held, after Chance was so worried about his security being compromised and, you know, the bad guys finding out who he is, you know what Victor does first thing after Chance walked through the door?
He's helping the State Department and
He starts giving everybody a rundown about what the hell happened to him over there in wherever the hell he was. The Middle East? I don't know. They haven't said. But apparently it was to thwart a action of terrorism, okay? So it's a very dangerous mission. Very dangerous. And apparently there is phantom security that's constantly circling them. But, you know, we can't see them. We can't see them, guys. And I tell you why they say this, right? The writers made sure to put this in the script because they know on social media we are always roasting them for the fact that security is being referenced, but yet nobody sees them. Where are they? Hey, security, could you actually secure me? Because people are living inside my walls, they're getting on my property, they're attacking me in random moments in my life. Where is the security? There's always security fails. And somehow security exists, which is a very, very confusing thing. So Victor mentions that security is watching them, but then he gives every single person in the room, even though they're family, I get that, he gives every single person in the room a lowdown of what Chance went through. And then he ends this by saying that, hey, no one knows about this, okay? It's a very sensitive matter, and no, not even the press knows about it. So, we can't discuss this. Meanwhile, you know where he's discussing it? In a hotel lobby where there are two staff members, Christelle and whoever this random guy is, okay, standing there listening to every word. Anyone want to tell me why they couldn't have had this little shindig at the Newman Ranch? Victor Newman is a billionaire. Surely they could have hosted this intimate dinner at the ranch. Also, I counted twice that Victor referred to Chance's team as his buddies, which I thought was very awkward language.
As you know, Chance recently went to Spain with a group of his buddies. None of his buddies survived except Chance.
Did Eric Braeden forget the script and then ad-libbed buddies instead of team members or comrades? Then there's Miss Abby, who always manages to make this about herself and her needs. Every single moment she was on Chance's tail at that party.
Oh, honey, I'm fine.
Oh no, you need to eat. Let's go get you some food. Chance! Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt anything important.
Come and meet this person. Yeah, I know that you're tired. Yeah, I know that you've been through a lot, but we're at this party and I know everyone is here to welcome you, Chance. So, put all that aside. Your trauma and everything that you're going through, put all of that aside and let us celebrate, because that's what it's all about. And I really love to celebrate and put on a good sequin dress. Speaking of dresses, is there anything the YR wardrobe department loves more than a good sequin dress?
Us heroes.
At some point, I guess Victor runs out of air and ego, and he allows Chance to make a little speech.
And in fact, I've probably spent more time away than I have here in Genoa City. I am not going anywhere else without them again.
I'm the eternal optimist. I am hoping and praying that one day we'll be relieved of Abby's presence and she'll just, die off or go off somewhere. So I hope that Chance makes good on that promise. And the next time he leaves Genoa City, he takes Abby with him. However, my deal breaker is Dominic, okay? You ain't going nowhere with Devon Hamilton's first seed. That's a non-negotiable. You and Abby can kick rocks and you leave Dominic exactly where he was born. Genoa City. He's got a daddy, a real dad, and you ain't him. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up the whole scene. We end the episode with Abby and Chance back at the Chancellor Mansion, another location where they could have had their intimate gathering that was private. I know, I hate making so much sense. It really is quite maddening to be one of the few people that asks the real questions and gets no answers. Anyway, they're back at the Chancellor Mausoleum, as I like to call it. R.I.P. Catherine Chancellor. And Abby glides down the stairs, still dressed in her disco ball. Poor Chance is thinking off into the distance. She's like,
Am I hovering too much? Just tell me.
No, hover all you want, please.
why don't you let me know in the comments, how do you think the writers are going to handle this story? And I'm trying not to laugh as I say that because I don't have much faith in them because of their track record, so I know it's going to be absolute shit. Well, that's it for today's episode. You know the drill. Until next time, stay petty.